Hey Panthers, it's Monday. We are going to get into a little bit of multiplying our fractions. And we're going to start slow with fractions on one side and whole numbers on the other. So let's take a peek at what I'm talking about. Don't get overwhelmed. We're going to take it slow, be in a good place. So let's say we have 1/2 times 4. Well, this is a fraction, but that's not a fraction, is it? It's a whole number, okay? Can we easily make it into a fraction if we needed to? Could, right? You guys know this. It's just the same as 4/1, right? So one way to think about this is what 1/2 times 4? Well, what is half of 4? 2. Okay? Here's our steps. We have 3 steps for multiplying fractions. And today for your work on IXL, we're going to be just adding in that 1 for the denominator for the most part. So we're not going to get too stressed. All we're going to do when we multiply fractions, numerator times the numerator, top times the top, over the denominator times the denominator. And we simplify if we need to. And we'll practice more of that. We're going to have a lot of simplifying this week. So numerator times numerator over denominator times denominator. Right? So 3/8 times 6. Well, 3/8 is not quite 4/8, so it's not going to be quite half of 6. So I know before I begin, my answer is going to probably be less than 6. 18/8. Can I simplify? Meaning, can I get those both numbers smaller? Is there numbers that go into both of them? We've done simplifying, but we'll keep practicing and get it back in your head. Are those both evens? They're both even. Do it by 2. 2 goes into 18 how many times? 9. Goes into 8 how many times? 9/4. And we're going to get into what 9/4 is, 2 1/4, but probably late this week or next week. Let's not worry about it right now. Top times the top, over. Bottom times the bottom. Simplify. Numerator over numerator. Numerator times numerator, over. Denominator times denominator. 4/6 times 7. 4 times 7. 28. 6 times 1. 6. Are they both even? Yep. Simplify it. 14/3. Numerator times numerator. The top times the top, over. The denominator times the denominator. Top times the top, over. Bottom times the bottom. Simplify. So the nice part about multiplying fractions versus adding is we're not necessarily worried about getting the common denominator right now. I know that's taking us some time, and we'll keep practicing that. Just work the problem left to right. Top times the top, over. Bottom times the bottom. Use your multiplication chart if you need to. I'm going to introduce you to a longer one here. In case you see it today, we're going to get back into it tomorrow. Doesn't need to scare you. Let's do. 3/5 times 4/6. Top times the top. Easy peasy. 3 times 4 is 12. Over. 5 times 6 is 30. Can use my multiplication chart. I know that those are both even. 2 goes into both of them. Does 4 go into both of them? Does 3? Does 6? Try a few, right? See if they might work. Let's do 3, because I know 3 goes into 30 and I know it goes into 12. So 4/10? Well, can I take it down even smaller? Yeah. How about 2/5? All right. Oh, here's a little cameo. Hey, here to multiply fractions. So you guys can do this. Top times the top, over. Bottom times the bottom. I'm going to send you to IXL to practice. Whole numbers. 5. Remember? 4, whatever. It's just the same. There's an invisible 1 on the bottom for the denominator.